Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon Silver. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on how the Pokédex was going. So far, things are going well. It's just taking a little bit of time. Just to get things moved over from gold and red. So, we'll continue back into the game. Right now, we're looking at 232 Pokemon in the Pokédex, and we're looking at 259 hours. Almost 260 hours. Okay, so the Pokemon that we just traded over from Gold, these were all tradable ones, and I'll show you a list real quick right now of all the ones that I still need to complete the dex. Right now just now we traded over for Politoed, Kingdra, Alakazam, Porygon 2, which I do want to get into a little bit, and Machamp. Let's take a look at them. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen this one in years. I love it. How are his stats looking? He is really good on special defense. Speed and defense lack a little. Special attack, and special defense are where he's at. Then you have Kingdra, which is awesome. Speed. Being level 41, I thought these might be a little higher. Let's see. Defense is as high as that one's. I would have sworn, like, being a dragon type that... Yeah, because he's a water dragon. Like, I would have thought that maybe attack or special attack would have been his highest, but that's crazy. If not speed. That's crazy. Okay, so we got Alakazam, which is just a simple... Like, he's only level 16, so... Not very powerful at all. Porygon 2, which I want to get into later. I don't want to talk about him yet. Machamp. Oh, you're only level 14 as well. I'm like, these are really low. But yeah, he's only 14. So, now, Porygon 2. I was originally trying to buy him from the casino in Pokemon Red, but I found Porygon far easier to buy with the Amulet Coin in Gen 2, rather than going through the Elite. Like, I could breeze through the Elite Four in both of these, and using the Amulet Coin, obviously you're going to make more money. Pokemon Red was a little harder because unless you have a team that can completely sweep them without taking any damage, you're going to be spending some of that money earned from the Pokemon League on potions and revives, at least until your Pokemon get much higher level. In this game, obviously, we went through and we beat Red already on Mount Silver, so our Pokemon were pretty high to begin with. I'll actually show you what I did. Some of the Pokemon that we actually traded over. So, 11 time. That's awesome. So far, I've gone through him 11. Oh, no. I didn't use him one time, so it was about 12 times, I think, that we've gone through it already. So... he's awesome. I put in Lugia to kind of just like as a powerhouse. Him and Mewtwo are both added to the team. Awesome powerhouses, level 70, 71. They're able to just completely, like, he can one-shot all of the dragon Pokemon in one hit easily. Just it's awesome. Typhlosion is up to level 68 now. We got 87 now, level 87 for Crobat, and level 62 for Tyranitar. Yeah, he's only a 10 timer. Oh wait, no, was that? Wait, hold on. Oh, so it goes through all of them. Does it go through? Does it save each team? 10. It does. It saves each team. That's insane. Oh. Could you see doing the Elite Four like 50 or 100 times and then having to go through all of them? That's crazy talk. Okay, so about Porygon, I found it much easier to buy him from this game rather than red version because of that amulet coin and what I mentioned before. And then obviously you just get the upgrade and you can trade them over. Let's see here. Go to Bill's PC. So that's loaded. That's loaded. A lot of these are getting up there already. I took a lot of the Pokemon from these later ones that still need to be evolved in some way, shape, or form, and I added them to this box over here. Oh, we're already on 13. Okay, so still got a few Eevees. We got Sunkern, which I'm finding it much harder to go through, because the only way to get the Sunstone to evolve Sunkern into Sunflora or Gloom into Blossom is from the insect. I can't think of the name now. The bug catching contest. That's the only way to get it. And for some reason, when I was a kid, I found it much easier to do it. But now, it's like every time I go into the bug catching contest, I'm always losing, even with a level 14 Pinsir or Scyther at excellent health. And that's always what I used to win with back in the day. So I don't know if it's just like how it's programmed each day that you happen to do it, or if it's completely random. I'm not really sure. But I need to work on getting Sunkern evolved. Spearow I just put in here as like a trade. Execute we need as well. Got a few Eevees. We need to trade those over to Red version and have them evolved and then trade them back. But what we can do is we can dump off some of these guys. Now this video may not be as long as a normal video. The next video we'll be going over the rest of the Pokemon that we got. I actually show a little video clip here of the trading back and forth. I love it. I was able to find my old trade cable and trading between my Game Boy Color and my Game Boy Advance. Having a blast with it. I love the old school feel of everything. Oh, we need to switch boxes real quick. Like, don't get me wrong. I love how simple and easy everything is now. You can just go on the global network and you can trade globally. That's cool. But nothing will ever beat getting out the link cables and connecting with a buddy and trading Pokemon. It just seems so much. I don't know. Like, you had just a better connection with the Pokemon, with the players. It was awesome. I miss that. And even when you had the in Gen 3, when you had the wireless connectors, like, you still had to be in the proximity of that person to still do it. So that was cool. Okay. And 13. But before we do that, I want to switch and get some Pokemon. Yeah, as far as levels go, the team now is just dominating. Even without Lugia and Mewtwo. I mean, haven't really used Tauros or Espeon, but Typhlosion's at 68, Tyranitar at 62, Lantern at 67. We got an egg in here. Well, and even Scizor. Scizor we got at level 55 now. So let's take you out. I wonder, is that... I did put a Chansey in the daycare to get an egg, because the Chansey I got was level 22, and I wanted to start getting its friendship up so that I can get Blissey at a much lower level. So I wonder if that's the Blissey egg. Well, we're going to find out. I'll switch you back over to 7. Sorry about that, had a sneeze. And okay, we'll switch you. Where am I? Oh, Mahogany. Okay, so How? Wonder what's inside. It needs more time though. I'm gonna go fly around. A really good place that I like. This is one I've always used. I haven't really looked for any other ones, but if you fly to Goldenrod, you can either pick this middle one right here, or you can go to the very edge. If you go to the very edge, it goes straight up all the way. Oh, repel wore off. It goes straight up here, all the way down, and you take a chance of running into a Pokemon because you go into the grass. There's no Pokemon. I didn't leave anything. Okay. So if you do this one and you do one over, you do have a nice block, so you won't have to worry about that. The only issue is that when you get up here, you may have him in your way. Or if you're... Really? But it enables you to ride all the way through the building and up here. And then you can just do the same route back. So I am going to do this a bunch. And we're gonna pick this route. I'm gonna do this a bunch. We're gonna get that egg a little bit lower, and then I will see you guys in just a bit. All right, so the egg is now, it's making sounds inside. It's going to hatch soon, so we're just gonna ride around until it hatches. Holy cow, this one took it has to be Chansey. This one took forever. I know certain eggs have different different amount of steps that you have to do for the hatching process to go through, and some of them are quite long, some of them are kind of short. So this has to be Chansey. It took forever. I could see Eevee doing the same thing though, because just to get the eggs, so it took me longer to get the Eevee eggs than it did the Chansey egg. At least that's the way it seemed. The Eevee ones took me forever to get. Hopefully this one's close. So yeah, if you're ever grinding in a Pokemon game, or ever wondered what grinding would look like if you haven't played a Pokemon game, this is basically it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we already have a Chansey. But this one is a really low level, so it's going to help a lot with getting its happiness up. So that's what I'm going to be working on in the next video. Let's take a gander at where we stand right now. 232. That's crazy. I've never been that high in this Pokédex before. Some of the ones I can't touch right now, like I don't know where Jigglypuff went to. That is a really good question. Let's go catch a Jigglypuff. Oh, wait, no. Dang it, there's a Jigglypuff over here, too. Right straight south of Blackthorn City, I believe. I hope there's one over in Kanto. Alright, Okay. Okay, there's two spots. So right before and right after Mount Moon. Alright. That should be an easy one. How many Pokeballs do we have? 25. Alright. Let's go catch us a Jigglypuff. The only thing that's an issue are the Moonstones. Because I believe you're given, what, two that you can find throughout the game. You can get more from at Mount Moon, and I'll show you this real quick. In Mount Moon, there is a dance area for Clefairy. Because in the anime, Clefairy were from Mount Moon, or they were from that area. I'm guessing this is where Jigglypuff would be. But the Moonstone is their big thing, right? So if you go inside Mount Moon, watch it be a Clefairy. Nope, there it is. I could just use a... There we go, Max Repel. But if you go all the way down to this exit, that's the wrong one. Don't listen to me. I don't know why I thought it was that one. Is it up? Okay, here it is. So, Mount Moon Square. Don't litter. So over here, I forgot what day of the week it is. I want to say maybe Tuesday? The Clefairy will dance around a stone. And if you use Rock Smash on it, you will get a Moonstone. I would double check on what day of the week that is though. I want to say it's Tuesday. I could be mistaken on that. But it's only Tuesday at night. So when you show up here, break the stone and then you get a Moonstone. Because otherwise, you can get them for the two Nidos, Nidorina and Nidorino. But as far as like Clefable, like I had to get Clefable from Red version. And unless I wait for another Moonstone, I'm gonna have to get Wigglytuff from from Red version as well. So kind of sucks. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, that's right, Repel. Dang it. Well, hold on. There we go. There we go, right away. Jigglypuff. Rattata. Oh, you're level 5. Wow, you guys are really low level here. That's crazy. I didn't know if Chansey would be able to run away from that one. Okay, Repel's effect wore off, so let's switch you, Chansey, back with Caesar. Is this one going to be a tough one to find? Okay, so I'm going to go search for one, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, we finally got one. So, interesting thing. Ekans can be found here, which I found one at level like 6 or 8 or something like that. But you can also get Arbok here. That one kind of surprised me. Like, it was only level 10. That was like the lowest level Arbok I've ever seen. False Swipe. And that's fine. Put me to sleep. Catch you with a Pokeball. That was really weird. I was not expecting. Like, we saw Spearow, we saw the Rattata, we saw Ekans, and then like after 5 minutes, an Arbok showed up. That was just really weird. Okay, so we got Jigglypuff. In the next episode, then we're gonna be working on getting Igglybuff, which is a baby form of Jigglypuff, as well as evolving Chansey into Blissey, and getting the rest of the Pokemon. So the next episode we have will be the last episode of Pokemon Silver. It's cool because we just wrapped up Pokemon Ruby. We're gonna wrap up the Pokédex for Pokemon Silver, and then I guess we'll take on more Pokemon stuff after that. Maybe we'll see. But I want to see you guys in the next episode. Take care and peace out.